When I say female rapper from Goa, let's be honest, did your brains just fuse a little bit? I mean, Goa has rappers and one of them is me? Or did you imagine something that's on the screen? Well, isn't Goa really all about the beaches, the booze, the rave parties? Well, sure. Goa does have a stereotypical image. But I'm here to break just that and more. Hello, everyone. I am Charlene Menezes, Goa's first female rapper with original music. So, no, not at a beach, not at a bar, and not your stereotype. Now, growing up, I didn't exactly have rap ciphers in my neighborhood or studio sessions in my garage. But what I did have was a whole lot of opinions that I wasn't allowed to say out loud. Why? Because, like many of you, I too come from a society where at a young age girls are told to be gentle, be polite, and if you're too loud or, God forbid, too opinionated, then you are termed as too much. But boy, was I too much, too loud, too bold, and too, why can't I do that too? But early on, I realized that the world wasn't exactly going to give me the space I required. So, what did I do? I took it up anyway. Now, when I perform, sometimes people come up to me and say, "Hey, Charlene, that was cute, but maybe stick to singing." Cute? Do you call a revolution cute? I mean, let me get this straight. I don't just rap to entertain. I rap because it's the one place that I can actually breathe. Ironically, it's the one place I do not have to sugarcoat my truth. Now, you know that saying that goes, if you don't see a seat at the table, bring your own chair? Well, the chair was a little too heavy for me to carry, so I brought my mic instead. But let's not pretend that was easy. Because when you're a woman doing something unconventional, especially in a male dominated field, you don't just face doubt, you face dismissal. So, yes, I am often laughed at, told that this is a guy's thing to do, or you don't belong in the Indian hip hop scene, and more often told that maybe just write love songs. But here's the thing about being underestimated. I love it because it gives me the power to do things that nobody sees coming. So I just keep writing, keep showing up, and keep performing, even when sometimes the audience is more interested in the free food and drinks at my shows. I just keep doing what I do. And every time someone tells me you can't, I just go on to make it my business to prove that I can and I will, just like today. Now, you may think all this talk, but does she even really rap? Well, you're about to witness just that. Because now I am going to perform my track In My Blood, which is not just a track, it's a declaration. Because sometimes people don't like the fact that I sing or I rap or that I do both. And sometimes people don't like the fact that I do originals or that I do covers or that I do both. And sometimes people just hate the fact that I'm a woman doing all of this. So, on that note, I'd love for you to sit back and enjoy the track. Hello, I'm Charlene.
My name drop comes here.
Some already trash talking my name, think I'm insane, playing no game. But you know I rap for the art of it, even if they think I ain't part of it. Been rhyming since I was 4, nursery flow, turned into so much more. All the time, now I'm grown, built my throne, did it all on my own. They judge me quick, like I don't belong, like melody and rap can mix in one. If I had a beard and a capriole, maybe they respect me more, who knows? They call it a hobby, I call it my grind, they call it a dream, but I made it my life. Come from pain, they still taking my name. This ain't no luck, it's in my blood. I come from pain, they still taking my name. This ain't no luck, it's in my blood. Saying a girl doing this, not no way they box me in. But you know I won't say I break those chains, I flip the script. I got them all shook when I let that R.I.P. They don't believe when the check comes in, but the proof's in the work, you know, cha-ching. The more they know me, the more they hate. Like how they, I carry all these plates. Maybe sit to singing and stay in your lane. Hating on me, but that's not my way. No way, okay, just saying. They see me sing, they see me write, they see me move, they see me fight. Isn't that right? And instead of respect, they throw me some doubt like winning is fine, but not if I'm loud. What? come from pain. This will take in my name. This ain't no luck. It's in my blood. I come from pain. This will take in my name. This ain't no luck. Cause it's in my blood. And my dad's a musician, classical roots. They wonder how he still lets me shoot. Like rap ain't music, like doing something bad. At least I have a story and you're just mad. Trash talk all you want, I just gain. Think I'd fall in pain, pain, pain. But bro, you gotta know something. I'm Charlene, so you know it's in my blood, so I can't say I'm wrong. Music in my veins always been that strong. They tried it on me off, said maybe it won't last, but now they watch me, well, I'll leave them in their past. Call it a hobby, I call it my grind. Call it a dream that I made in my life, cause you know I'm Charlene, still in my lane. Don't care what you say, come from pain. This will take in my name. This ain't no luck. It's in my blood. I come from pain. This will take in my name. This ain't no luck. Cause it's in my blood. Call it a hobby, I call it my grind. They call it a dream, but I made it my life. How? Call it a hobby, I call it my grind. They call it a dream, but I made it my life. Hey. Thank you. I really hope you enjoyed that, because that was my battle cry. Now rap gave me something I didn't even know I needed. Permission. Yes. Permission to be fierce, to be vulnerable, to be loud. You know, we live in a world where we're obsessed with being liked, perfect, curated. And here I am, a girl from Goa, rapping about real things, real life experiences. I mean, I don't really fit into the algorithm. But that's exactly why I keep going. Because if with my voice, the next girl from Goa or anywhere else in the world finds it a little easier to tell her truth, then I know I've done my job. Because today, I may walk, but tomorrow, she'll get to run. And what I also know is that with my art form, I can open doors for the next girl or woman who's told that she's too loud or just too much for the room. Now, all in all, throughout my journey up till here, I've learned 4 very important lessons that I'd like to share with you all. So you might want to take your notes for this one. Lesson number 1, you do not need permission to start. If the door doesn't exist, just build one. And if the mic's turned off, just yell louder. Lesson number 2, rejection is never a full stop. It's just a comma. So every no is just going to make your yes even louder. Lesson number 3, do not ever shrink to make someone else feel comfortable. If you think you're too much, maybe they are just not enough. Lesson number 4, your story, raw, messy, or loud, is valid, whether you do it through art, activism, or just being unapologetically you. Now you may wonder, who am I to be telling you all of this? I'm not rich, I'm not famous, and I definitely do not fit into all of the playlists. But what I do know is that I have a voice. And when you learn to use your voice, not everyone's gonna listen to you, but the right people will. So friends, here's my mic, here's my voice, and here's your reminder that you do not have to wait for the world to let you speak. All you have to do is grab that mic and inspire anyway, because the mic is mightier. Thank you.